Greetings everyone, I am back for another video. This is Colin with South FLCC. It's been a long time since I made a video, but I feel the time is right now as we are approaching the summer months. And if you stay tuned, I will recommend my favorite summer scents for this 2023 upcoming season. Alright everybody, welcome back. Thank you again for watching. Like I said, today we're going to be going over my top summer scents for 2023. I've got a lot of good options here. 15 options. I know it's quite a lot, but stay with me here as I will run through them efficiently and tell you which is my favorite. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. I want to make this clear from the start. These are not in any particular order until I get to probably the last three, and then those will be my top three that I do recommend. Let's go right ahead with the first one. This is Amouage's Reflection Man. Reflection Man. Anybody who knows Amouage know they are from Oman, which is not your typical place that makes fragrance, but it is a beautiful fragrance and a beautiful company. They use the finest of materials. And this one, Reflection here, is a powdery, musky, floral scent that is perfect for the summer coming up. Great longevity. The bottle design is very cool. One of my favorites, actually. Got a magnetic cap, which I love. Can't go wrong with that. And like I said, this is very powdery, musky. It's got a lot of iris, I believe. Just a beautiful scent. Can't go wrong with this. This is something that I would wear every day for work, for a formal event, for a date night. You can really pull this off anywhere. Alright, number two. This one is a little bit of an outlier for summer. You know, living here in Florida in the summer heat, it gets like mid-90s, very humid. But this one is Baccarat 540. It's definitely not an outlier in popularity, as this is one of the most popular fragrances in the market today. Also one of my favorites. This one is I would say a sweet, woody scent. It's got the most beautiful saffron note that I've ever smelled. Anybody who knows MFK knows they make top quality stuff that projects like crazy. And I want to make a quick shout out to my company, Nautical Network, aka Surroundings Group. It's funny, every time I walk into the office these days, they're complimenting my scent. They've never experienced someone with such knowledge in the scent game as me, and it's funny to witness. Every time I come in, they're like, "What is that? What is that? This is new. What is that?" Every time I come in, it's so funny. Baccarat's one of the ones that I get compliments on all the time, and I've witnessed other people that I've smelled it on, and it carries in the wind so nicely. This one is one you could spray a bunch. It's got a good note of ambroxan, which increases the longevity. And like I said, it's got the most beautiful saffron note I've ever smelled. Alright, moving on to the next one. This is a cooling scent. If you ever want to feel cooled, you may ask yourself, what does that mean? Well, I'll explain. Percival. Parfums de Marly. I've spoke about this one in my previous videos. This is actually my first niche scent I've ever gotten from my parents. They bought it while they were visiting overseas in Paris. And this one is a floral, fresh scent. It's got an icy cooling effect, like I said, and when I introduced it, it's hard to explain over terms, but once you smell it, you'll know exactly what I mean. The sprayers on this one is incredible. This is another one you can pull off anywhere, anytime, for any reason. This is a very gentleman fragrance, very manly, but also I can see a woman wearing it too, if they would like. You'll see a theme here. We got a lot of blue fragrances, blue bottles, but it's not, don't be mistaken. The fragrances aren't blue always, but definitely for summer, it just leans that way. On to the next. We have my favorite rose fragrance of all time. And it's quite unisex leaning, but I gotta tell you, I love this one. This is Atomic Rose by Initio. Beautiful purple bottle. Purple is one of my favorite colors. This one is a very photorealistic rose with a beautiful jasmine note. And it's funny, walking through my neighborhood here, we have a lot of people have jasmine on the side of their house, and every time I walk by I smell it. It reminds me of this fragrance right here. This is rose, jasmine, and vanilla. What a combo that is, you know? I wore this one to work the other day, and I could still smell it on me like 10 hours later. Initio's got some great longevity. Staying with Initio, this is another great one from their line. This is Musk Therapy. White and gold, look at that. I spoke about this one in my last video with Joel the Nose. Shout out him. We've done a lot of videos at Osme. This one is a great mandarin musky scent. It's like you just bit into a cutie. If anybody knows what those are, those little tangerines, mandarins, whatever. Combined with some white sandalwood, some white musk. This one's all themed about white. It's so creamy, but so beautiful. I love wearing this one in the summer heat. It projects well. And what I've noticed is like the heat, once you get outside in the fragrance, the heat changes it. It warms it up on your skin. It develops beautifully. And this is for every fragrance. There's some that don't last as long in the heat. But these white bottles from Initio are extraits, which means they're a higher concentration and will last longer. I wear this one a lot. If you could see the juice, it'd probably be like less than half left. Moving on to one from Roja Dove. Anybody who knows fragrance knows Roja Dove. This is Elysium. I like to call this one the blue Gatorade of perfume. And if you smelled it, you would know exactly what I mean. Beautiful scent. I wear this one when I'm going to the gym a lot. This one's just one you can grab and go. You don't have to worry about what people will think. That everyone, I've never met anyone who didn't like this one. The thing about Roja is they put a lot of notes in their fragrances, so it's quite complex, but also simple at the same time. I love wearing this one just anywhere. I spray this one a lot. Moving on to the House of Bond number 9. This is Scent of Peace for him. Got the little bow tie on the bottle. That's pretty cool. Nice little accent. This one is a pineapple gentleman. A gentleman's fragrance with pineapple. So it's musky, it's woody, it's fresh at the same time. This is one of the ones I put to my nose and I just can't take away. I've gotten a lot of compliments on this one too, and I love the bottle. Bond's got some cool bottles. I've pretty much got complimented on all of these fragrances, so you know they'll work. At least for me they do. I recommend you try them out. Every fragrance is different for everyone on their skin, but these have definitely proven to be good for me. The Bond one is really good because it's another one you don't have to worry about what people think. It's scent of peace for him. Think of that. You're creating peace with the scent. That's the goal. Alright, next we got, let's see. I got them all laid out in front of me here, so. This one is my formal summer scent of choice. This is Killian's Vodka on the Rocks. What a name that is. Anybody who knows Killian knows he is a member of the Hennessy family. Yes, as the cognac Hennessy. And this one also, like Percival, has a cooling effect. This one has the icy. It's meant to mimic when you pour vodka on the rocks and the ice smoking or glistening, whatever you call it. You can see the juice. I've worn this one quite a bit compared to the others. The good thing about Kilian fragrances is they're refillable. So if you ever run out, you can buy the refill at a cheaper price and just fill it up instead of having to buy a whole new bottle. I would wear this one with a suit and tie or to the gym. It's very versatile, but also very good. That one's one of my favorites, actually. Staying with Kilian, let's go to their newest release. Blue Moon Ginger Dash. Look at that bottle. This is probably the coolest bottle out of the bunch. Although the number 2 or 1 is also really cool. You'll have to wait for that one. Like I said, this is their newest release from Kilian. Quite the atomizer. And anybody who knows Blue Moon knows it's a cocktail. So like vodka on the rocks, this one is also meant to mimic a cocktail. And then you got that dash of ginger in there. I just picked up this one last week, so I haven't worn it too much, but I have gotten a compliment already when I've worn it from a pretty lady. That's something to tell you. Don't be afraid to spray more than usual on these fragrances, folks. These are quality stuff. It's not going to give you a headache if you spray a little more than usual. Like the designer fragrances are a little less quality and can oftentimes give you a headache if you spray too much. But these are quite good. This Blue Moon Ginger Dash, this is very versatile as well. You could wear this anywhere, but this would be a perfect date night scent. If you're going for cocktails, meeting someone for cocktails or something on the night out, night in the town. This one carries beautifully in the wind. I sprayed it on my skin the first time and I kept going back to it. I was like, that one's good. It's nothing groundbreaking, I will say that, but it's definitely done right. And you can't go wrong with that. Moving on to another beautiful scent. Let's go with this one here. This one is Beach Time in a Bottle. This is Virgin Island Water. I mean, the name says it all, folks. Virgin Island Water by Creed. This one is amazing. This is like a rum colada, a pina colada in a bottle. Mixed with also some sunscreen vibes, but not in a bad way. You can see I've already used quite a bit of it. And this one was sold out for quite some time in the stores. I think they were missing some of the raw materials to make the fragrance, so it was gone for multiple months, like 8 months. Once it got back in stock, I had to pick it up because this is one I smelled when I was younger. When I first started discovering fragrances, I smelled this and I knew I had to have that one. Years later, I've picked it up and I love it. Alright, staying with Creed, let's go to their most famous one, Aventis. I want to give another shout out to one of my coworkers, Seth. I put him onto this. He said he's been wanting it for a while. And I think I wore it one day or got him a sample of it, something like that. And then his fiance bought it for him, and ever since he's been in love. And I don't blame him. Like, this one probably has the most juice used. You can see it's almost out. This one is a smoky pineapple with also some woody birch and ambergris. A lot of people like to hate on Creed and say they don't last long at all, but I beg to differ. This one lasts for me 6 to 8 hours. I wore this one to the park one time, and there was a gentleman with his wife. This tells you how good it is. There was a gentleman with his wife 15 feet away, I kid you not, 15 to 20 feet away, and I was walking my dogs in the park, walked by, he goes, "Damn, what is that smell?" And I told him, it's Creed, baby. It's Creed. Put some respect on the name. I wear this one a ton. This one I overspray like crazy. Aventis, you know it. Everybody loves it. Girls love it. Guys love it. Anyone loves it. Definitely one of my favorites. All right, we're getting closer to the top 3, but this is number 4. This has potential to move into the top 3 quickly, but it's a new pickup, so I haven't had much time to experience it yet, but I'm loving it already. This is another one by Roja Dove. This is Oceana. Look at that cap. The cap alone. Not focusing. Let's put it back on. That blue gemstone cap. Beautiful stuff. This one, like the name says, smells like you just got out of the ocean, a day at the beach. You know, I spray this one. I love this one. This one has a little zing to it. Joel and I talked about it in our last video together. We both discovered it at the same time, and I know he loved it too. So this is one you really can't go wrong with. This is another one of Roja's complex creations. It's got a lot of notes, and I can't list them all, definitely not, but it's got like a fruity woodiness to it with some zing. I just love the bottle, I love the name, and I love the scent even more. Definitely one I will be wearing more coming up soon, and I'll have to make maybe a individual video about that one. Alright, now we're getting to my top 3. These are real bangers here, real bangers. Number 3, although I must say I love them all, but it's hard to rank them. So let's just say they're all number 1, but this is in order. Riviera Verbena. Another one I featured in my video with Joel. I call this one the tennis ball scent with lemon. Probably the best sprayer out of the bunch. This one smells like you just opened a can of tennis balls with some fresh cut lemon right next to it. Look how much juice is gone. That's quite a bit for me. This is one I overspray like crazy. It's an EDT, which means it's not as concentrated, but it still lasts a long time. It's got a fresh cut grass note too. Carries beautifully in the heat, in the summer heat. I wear this one a lot, and I get complimented a lot on this. Number 2. Bum bum bum. Wore this one today, actually. Easter Sunday. God of Fire by Stefan Humbert Lucas. This one is Mango Ginger Woody. Mango Ginger Woody. Yeah, Mango Ginger Woody. What a combo. Definitely one of my favorites. Probably the coolest bottle I own. That gold cap with the snake on it. The blue, the shade of blue is just beautiful in this one. This one I wear so much. It's only a 50 ml though, so I gotta savor it because I know I'll already be buying another bottle after I run out. This one often sells out at Osme Perfumery, my favorite perfume spot in Miami. Osme, check it out if you haven't. They have a website where you can order samples. But like I said, this one often sells out. This one's very popular. And I would say this one is probably the most unisex, either this or the Baccarat. I could definitely see a woman wearing this, and it would be beautiful on her, but I love it just as much on me. I would say don't be afraid, gentlemen, to wear these unisex scents. A lot of the times the ladies tend to like them more because it's a scent they like themselves. But then when they smell it on a man, it's even better. I mean, don't be afraid, please. This has quickly moved up to one of my top scents of all time. But that leads me to the number 1 summer scent for 2023. And some of you might not see this coming, but the name is so fitting. I've used it so much, and everybody loves it. This is Afternoon Swim by Louis Vuitton. Louis Vuitton. This one It smells like you just bit into an orange. So the Musk Therapy was a mandarin / tangerine. This one is an orange with a little bit of tangerine, some ginger, definitely ambergris and musk. The atomizer on this is crazy good. Every time I wear this, I get compliments. I even had a woman who was married tell me how good I smelled right in front of her husband. So if that doesn't say something, I don't know what will. You could see how much juice is gone in this bottle. This is a 100 ml bottle, and I'm already almost out. I wear this one like crazy. I wear this to the gym, on the boat, to the beach, to the boat shows when I'm working with Nautical Network. Best company ever. I love this one. Afternoon Swim. I mean, what a fitting name, you know? I don't have to worry about this one every time I go and spray it. I know I'm going to be smelling amazing. And the longevity for a fresh scent is crazy good. This is like 8 hours, at least. Something about that musk and ambergris combo helps it last long on the skin, and it carries beautifully in the wind. Also, I don't know if you can see it, but I got my initials engraved. These are also refillable, so I will always have this bottle for life, because this is definitely in my top 5 scents of all time, and that's a big accomplishment. You can see magnetic cap as well. Don't sleep on these Louis Vuitton fragrances, folks. They make some good stuff. This one is definitely the one I recommend most for a gentleman for the summer. I can't think of a more perfect name. Afternoon Swim. Well, thank you, folks. That was the top summer scents for 2023. My name is Colin. I'd like to thank you again for watching, and if you don't already, please follow and subscribe, and comment down below. I'd like to know, what are your summer scents that you choose, and will you be trying any of these that I recommended today? Please do let me know. Have a great day, and I'll see you again soon for another video.